daughter's one crown in her pocket gets us started. Let's play pickleball.
Oh, forehands in the middle. There's two.
There's two. And that short angle put away that he has, he never misses it wide, and it's almost never returned. It's incredible.
If Leigh can't get there, nobody can. Great shot from JW.
You also have a ticked off Ben Johns. Up 2-1 and 9-3.
Yeah. I think ticked off might be an understatement. And, you know, occasionally Ben's right side counterpart can get a little passive at times in Big Bro. I do not think this is going to be the same situation here with Anna Leigh.
No. Great scramble from Jorja, but Ben all over it there.
1-0-1.
The most casual guy you've ever seen.
Yes.
And I'm done talking about it. You know, sometimes you want a little extra knee bend and some footwork, but
no.
The looseness that JW plays with is one of his superpowers and allows him to get all the pace and all the whip on those offensive shots.
I mean, that lob was more of, because it wasn't offensive, it's just straight up.
Yeah, so even though Jorja was a little fooled, gave her time to get back in position to hit an overhead, but didn't hit it as perfectly as she was hoping for.
And there's full send down the line that I talked about that was the comeback formula, and she's starting out with it here in game one.
Yeah, yes, she is. Right up the line and a big-time squeeze in the middle from Ben. Ben always takes a lot of court, but as you said, Dave, I think he is a little ticked from that men's doubles match, so he's got a lot of life in his legs early.
Guaranteed to have a teenager win all 3 doubles matches today, as Hayden Patrick got the first one, Anna Leigh got the second one, got one on each side of this net.
Good look for Jorja. A two-handed backhand, one of her best shots. And I think it would have gotten past Ben Johns, but found the net first.
The retreat from Anna Leigh is a rare sight, and it just happened.
Yeah, I think maybe that's the JW effect a little bit. And my goodness, how many of these ATPs can be defended here?
All of them.
Pretty much all of them. Nice backhand from the flick wizard, JW Johnson. Not that traditional speed up from the kitchen line that he's known for, but nice put away power nonetheless.
2-3-2.
We've seen a lot of those Jorja v. Ben heads up, and it's not like it's 90-10. It's not even close to 90-10.
Yeah, she has the power and the hand speed to handle exchanges with Ben Johns. Not many people can make that claim.
Helps to have a brother with 7 hands.
Yeah, that's right. Backup is always nice. Jorja a little off balance on that last forehand speed up attempt. Not only off balance, but from a low position to the forehand of Ben Johns. That's several.
You could have stopped anywhere in that sentence, and it's a problem. If it's cumulative, look out.
Right. Okay. She's
comes right back with a put away, though.
Yeah, JW. I can hit angles.
With her T-shirt slogans all week long. I love the new pickleball. Lee's not trying to reset that. I'm driving it to get a better ball.
That's right. You always, often third shot drive to get a fifth shot drop. No different when scrambling. Seems like a lot of players are going to that. That'll work. Slight miss hit, but JW in a great position in the middle of the court either way.
I mean, if the paddle's facing mostly forward, it's going to go in a lot of the time. Then 3. Just lost her mind a little bit there after playing a great point. Unbelievable save on the backhand earlier.
6-9-2.
You don't see that often at all from Ben.
No.
Normally on the let court, it's just a little dink into the kitchen to reset the dink rally. Throws up the lob. Feeling good, I guess.
Oh, no way. Okay. Okay. Now he goes cut backhand flick lob off of that. Look at this.
No, no, no.
9-6-2.
J-Dub's like entertaining, but not working. And they better be careful here because the lead is but 3 and they do nothing again with the ball.
6-9-1.
Lots of dinks to Ben Johns. Nice reaching from Jorja.
Yeah.
7-9-1.
Oh.
Second serve.
Take an extra half step.
Yes.
Jorja was reaching for that ball, and I know maybe she
7-9-2.
thought Big Bro was going to step over and take that, but get your feet underneath you.
Yeah, that's tough for Jorja. She's guessing which side of the body to protect.
Right, and that's one of the things about dinking up the line from Jorja to Ben. Not as much court to work with, so if you're off a little bit, you might be leaving it high for Ben to do something with it. Incredible dig from Anthony Waters.
And somehow they win the rally. That's one of the best shots she's made today. Game point.
10-7-1. Second serve.
Good pullback. I mean, that ball's well out, but Georgia's on the run
Yes.
to get to her spot after a fantastic serve from Ben Johns.
10-7-2.
Might not have looked like much, but that was nice from Jorja.
And that'll do it. Ben Johns wins the straight-ahead battle with Jorja Johnson to get that 11th point and seal a Game 1 win for the top seed. So, Game 1 in the books, Game 2 coming up. You're watching the Stratusphere Gin Virginia Beach Cup.
Xiaomei versus Fed match looked like. I bet that was a doozy.
Yes. So here we go, Game 2. first I thought she mishit it, but she meant to do that.
Oh yeah, she definitely meant to do it. And Ben thought it was way out, and then had a little mini
There was a
panic there.
Second serve.
And she's getting a ton of balls at the kitchen. So
0-2.
she decided she wanted to do something with the one that she got, and I'm not sure I can get behind that choice.
Timeout. 0-1.
Ben is more ready for this situation this time.
For sure.
I even said it in the interview in a previous match, like, I've never been hit the ball this much in a mixed doubles match, but he seems more ready for the pattern.
Great move from Jorja, just too much swing on the final blow, and absolutely right, Adam. The
0-1.
idea at least won't be foreign to him. Oh,
Point.
depth loopy serve, but with some spin, so she has been tricking up the serve paces.
Oh, man, that's a couple times
Yes.
now. Sharp angle.
Got to bend those knees.
Yeah.
1-0-2.
And actually, it's been a while now, but that used to be an issue for her, and she has cleaned it up, engaging the lower body nicely to get that top spin.
Timeout.
I thought she was going to call a timeout.
Yeah, no, just that's a little. She did put herself in timeout for a second. There.
0-1.
Little reset.
Yeah,
Long day for her.
no doubt, and it is far from over. Oh, right by the right leg there of J-Dub.
You're 1-2.
I mean, how in the world did he get a paddle on that?
I mean, he's fooled. He's leaning the wrong way. He has world-class offense coming his way from his opponents, and
1-1-2.
J.W. Johnson digs his way out of it.
Timeout.
Yeah, I will. I'm just not going to question a
1-1-1.
backhand flick out of the air from J.W., even if it's a little low.
Lefty save from Ben. Oh, and they do win the rally. All that lefty play for Ben Johns pays off on Humana Championship Court.
Is the whole family ambidextrous? We see it from CJ all the time, but my goodness, Ben.
Ben loves playing rec lefty.
Huh? Yeah, he's probably about a 4-5 lefty,
Or more.
2-1-2.
With the current state of my game, I would not want to play him when he was left-handed.
No.
Point.
Great initial shot from Jorja Johnson, but Ben gets a decent paddle on it, and
3-1-2.
Jorja overcooks it again.
Timeout.
A nice volley on the run. And Anna Leigh showing a bit of frustration. She's getting frozen out, Dave.
I mean, that's what happens in mix.
1-3-1. Second serve.
Maybe making it.
Yeah, so JW hit it out of the air.
Yeah.
Because I was blocked off from,
Yeah.
from my view.
Yeah, it got to his paddle before it hit the ground.
I think it was going to be out.
I do too.
Doesn't matter now.
Nope. In.
Timeout.
Jorja even looks over at J-Dub like, I mean, were you trying to distract me by swatting in my middle?
3-1-1. Point.
And this happened in game 1 too, just a couple. And when you're playing against Leigh and Ben,
I mean, bronze here is 100 points less than winning a standard tournament.
Yes.
That's massive. And that is a massive backhand
Yes, it is.
from Ben Johns. And we were showing the graphic in the Riley Newman matches, so that was a huge bronze win for
Yes.
him and Jackie Kawamoto for Riley making it in. Okay, so massive backhands from both fellas to come out of the timeout, and the Johnsons are definitely in a dire situation, even though it's game 2 of a 3 out of 5.
Jorja up for the task.
Yeah, got him off the tape. I mean, even if you're a bit fortunate, you use that to kind of get something going, as I believe her percentages are a little lower than normal in that head-to-head matchup with Ben so far in this one. Oh my goodness.
They do get that one, but I think Jorja would have loved a clean winner right there.
Yeah, right. That was a wild dig from Ben, but out of position on that last ball with the paddle. Just commit. I mean,
either go or don't.
Yeah, it was half-hearted from Dub, just kind of swatted at it at the last second. So squeeze that middle, make a move with conviction, JW.
Man, that is nice.
I mean, from just a raw hand speed perspective, they match up fine against Ben and Anna Leigh. It's just some of the other stuff that has let them down.
How about shot selection?
Yeah, 9.8 out of 10 on the degree of difficulty there. And she made a face like she couldn't believe she missed it.
Second serve. 5-3-2.
Bad luck for Jorja there. She was on it.
Yeah, and she's always had the two-hander, but that one-handed
6-3-2.
backhand from Jorja has really picked up in the last year or so.
Wow, 2 missed serve drops from Ben here.
Slight lull in energy right now.
Yes.
3-6-1.
Oh my, what a slap winner from J.W. Johnson. The point was not even close to being over. I mean, look where Ben's paddle position is here. And good night.
That was amazing, JW.
4-6-1.
I mean, the margin of how deep that dink can go and it's safe or not is millimeters.
Yeah, and Jorja was
4-6-2.
barely moved to her left to hit the backhand dink and still couldn't get back to cover the line. So the margin on the dink tough, and on the speed up from Ben, perfect.
Timeout.
They just can't, the crowd would love to get behind them as well, and they just can't get a couple in a row.
Control of the kitchen line, but Ben is even getting in on the act with driving it low and hard. And
yes.
I even asked him that once. This was, granted, this was a long time ago, 2 or 3 years. I was like, do you ever think hard and low from the back of the court is a good option? And he says, if you want to lose. And that is what has changed in the game. Now even he is looking to drive hard and low when scrambling.
So ugly energy drip choice there. And look at this, within 2. In. Out.
That's Anna Leigh right there.
Yeah.
I mean, solid drop from Ben
Yeah.
on the lob retrieval. But what positioning in the middle of the court from Anna Leigh Waters.
And they have pulled all the way within 1. Okay, here's where the routine stuff cannot desert them.
Yeah, the other stuff, as I,
Yes,
as I said earlier.
Other things. There's the others.
There's the others.
The others. Man, good look at champion of the Virginia
6-5-1.
Beach Cup right there. Hayden Patrick win. And you know, there's nothing better than hanging around with all the other pros after you just cashed.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Lose, I'm out. And I think he's got a buzz that's going to last for at least 24 hours. What a performance from him.
Point.
Yeah. I mean, I lose a big match. I will not be
Later.
at the facility.
Later.
7-5-2.
Throw up the deuces and get on out of there. And the other 8-5 on a 2. I mean, just heavy roll.
Yeah, a little shoulder shimmy, a little extra on the backswing loop of Anna Leigh Waters, and she doubled down on that cross-court angle. Jorja very ready for the first, not for the second.
It goes off the tape and clears the kitchen and stays in. We reserve. I mean, Ben went at J-Dub 3 times and then down the middle, and we are at game point.
Game point.
That timeout might have actually energized the opponents. Oh, he wanted to walk that off.
Yeah, had a good look at the combination to do it.
5-10-1.
Wide open, just didn't make it.
Yeah, JW breaking back to his position on the left side, left and opening up the middle, and finds that at least 9 out of 10 times.
Second serve.
Oh, the flick wizard cast the wrong spell.
He did, and of course that's a tough shot to execute, but he had Ben leaning the right way for JW,
Yes.
the wrong way for Ben.
That is in there.
That's hand speed, exclamation point.
7 underlines bold.
Yes.
7-10-2. Side out.
Second try to close out game 2 here.
10-7-1.
Exactly what they will do in a stirring firefight. Ben and Anna Leigh have the last blow on that one, and by the same tidy scores, we're going to Vegas next week. 11-7.
I think we just have to shift our dink locations here and find Anna Leigh Waters more. Ben is ready for being targeted at the kitchen line with the dinks from the Johnson siblings. So I think after pretty comfortable 11-7, 11-7. It's time to switch it up.
And that is not the manner in which you recommend.
No. I was talking about soft stuff to Anna-Leigh Waters from the kitchen.
202.
Not Vulcan V Pro flights in her eyes. No.
I mean, if JW Johnson is on the kitchen line and you are not, you lose. Because I don't know if you can beat that man unless it's kitchen to kitchen.
Yeah.
And even that is rare.
Great take from Ben there. Wherever Hunter Johnson and Brooke Buckner are on, they are cheering heavy for the Johnsons. Tire them out.
Yeah, that was 3 squares, would you say? 4 squares
Yeah.
from the
3,
tape.
I think.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's staying in too. Anna-Leigh knows his favorite spot.
Yeah, I mean, she had a beat on it. She was charging over there, but ran out of court.
This is one of the wider center courts
Yes.
here in Virginia Beach Pickleball.
Yeah, there's nice hand speed from JW Johnson. Ben going with the rare cross-court attack there into the strength of JW. That's a problem.
0-2-1.
Wow, Anna-Leigh was ready to hit a 2-handed backhand, never got to her.
Never got to her, and I think she's okay with that.
Oh, yes.
0-2-2. Point.
Nice shot from JW, but really there's been a run or two that could be extended and possibly
1-2-2.
get that second teammate for JW or Jorja in the fans, and they haven't been able to get over that hump and get the crowd fully involved.
No, that's what H and Fed did so well earlier, because they were winning chunks of points in a row, and that just builds a crescendo, and hasn't happened here.
That's nice on the forehand from JW Johnson.
2-1-2. Point.
Just waiting it out.
Yeah, just waiting it out. It's been the pattern of the match.
3-1-2.
Handful of good dinks, then one up high, and each time they are high, Ben, especially because he's been targeted more, has made them pay.
1-3-1.
Oh, my. No one talked. Anna-Leigh swung and missed on purpose because she wanted to get her paddle out of the way.
2-3-1.
Yeah, that's patented JW. Just middling first attack, but the reload. That's what is so special in the paddle of JW. Always ready for the next.
That's why Anna-Leigh may march them over to the bench, and that's exactly what she will do. Okay. They lovers. And Big H said he and Fed were lovers earlier. And I know the kid probably has no idea that that slogan's been around forever. That's just how much swag he has. He doesn't even know it. Wow, that was just a slapper.
Yeah, that's what the greats do. They don't even try.
No,
They don't
yeah.
even try.
Yep.
Attaboy H. And yeah, missed return and wild drive from Jorja. And 5-3-2. There's the hard pump fake. And I believe that went through the wickets of Jorja Johnson.
It sure did.
3-5-1.
What a get. This positioning of Leigh setting up backhands over there. And then Jorja runs into the same problem she has all match long.
Yeah, I know. And she's done okay on that initial counter a time or two, and just can't get out of the situation once Ben John seizes control of the point.
But if he wants to just feed me a batting practice fastball, I'm all for it.
Yeah, Jorja Johnson has sunglasses on. I can only imagine how big her eyes got when that got thrown up to the forehand side.
I think I just saw a third, or that was a fifth or a seventh, go over Ben and land in.
And the weird court positioning of Leigh continues. It was at the kitchen moments ago.
Yeah.
Now it's at the back of the court. The ability to hit dimes inside out on the backhand side.
Wow, J-Dub bails out his sister. Why did he do that, says someone in the crowd. I can assure you he did not mean to do that. Little weird bounce and just an explosion. Oh.
Maybe we'll just say worst lob we've ever seen. But yeah, you're right, Dave. Just joking. Definitely was not intended to go that high or even be a lob in general.
I just love the disgust of the fans.
Why?
Ugly trip again, though, for the Johnsons. This is right there for the taking to force a fourth game. Fun firefight there goes to Leigh and Ben. 6-5, got the lead back. Wow, did Jorja cover some real estate?
Yeah, huge flying from back left and finding an Ernie in her right side position.
7-5-1.
Wasn't enough though.
Second serve. 7-5-2. Right out.
I mean, I don't know if Leigh is going next level and saying, I need backhand reps for my singles match.
That would be the definition of next level if that was the case against this team.
Yes, because she's running out of there.
Yeah, I mean, it's all speculation, but you never know.
5-7-2.
Great spot from J.W. Johnson right in the middle of the court. One seat's clanking paddles, couldn't get it over.
6-7-2.
Oh, that is slippery. Throw the body one way, throw the shot the other.
Yeah, yes, it is. And I know it's not the Johnsons' MO, but
7-6-1.
I would just love to see them recognize how hungry the fans are to get behind them. And they're just unable right now.
Oh my goodness. The Oh, Ben, go. Oh my gosh. After that gut, he knows it too.
Yeah, that was wild stuff from Leigh Waters. Normally when there's a get like that, Ben gets extra dialed. This time he just swipes at a forehand and misses it badly.
Point.
Yeah, just unfortunately for Jorja, lather, rinse, repeat here, straight up.
I'd say about a 28% situation right now.
8-6-2.
Neutral heads up between Jorja and Ben, and that is not going to get it done.
Back out.
Up to 29%
Yes.
after that one.
Add one, add one.
6-8-1.
Right on the line.
Yep. Yeah, all Jorja can do is put the hand flat and nod her head.
6-8-2.
What a dig.
Back out.
Yeah, and that, I mean, that's actually kind of been sums up the match. Fantastic shot, and then just can't add to it.
Point.
2 points away from another title.
9-6-1. Second serve. 9-6-2.
Right through the middle leads us to match point.
Match point. 10-6-2.
Okay, good deep return from J-Dub. Extends it. The crowd is just begging.
6-10-1. Second serve. 6-10-2.
Just if you've only watched 1 point, there it was right there. Match point number 2.
10-6-1. Second serve.
Big swing and a miss there for Leigh. Fouls it off into the third base bleachers.
10-6-2.
Match point 3. We're up to 30%, Adam Stone, and 3 match points saved.
6-10-1. Second serve.
Yeah, inside out. Annalise so good at it. I know she fouled one off into the third base bleachers a moment ago. But the inside out two-handed backhand of hers will always be a weapon.
Okay, speeding it up. Finally get off 6.
7-10-2.
Jorja's trying, but the rope is fraying on the rope bridge here. Match point.
10-7-1.
Number 4.
Second serve.
And OMGs from the crowd there. Match point 5.
10-7-2.
And another one. I mean, play a couple good points, and stranger things have happened today. 2 Ben Johns. And Annalise. And don't forget that hard-working TV crew that brings you all these beautiful pictures and
8-10-1.
audio.
Grinded and mixed, just another day.
Jorja has won about 4 in a row of these, and it is 9-10 on a 1.
She must have heard my percentage.
She was not happy with that.
It's up 1% every single time.
32% for Jorja.
9-10-1. Second serve.
Very weird bounce there. Second chance to tie this thing at 10.
9-10-2.
J-Dub with his first lob of the match. And after all of that, it works out, and it is going to take more than 11. What a comeback for the Johnson siblings.
Ten-10-2.
Game point of their own to the delight of their mother, Julie Johnson, right there. 11-10 on a 2. This place will go bananas if they get here.
11-10-2.
Guaranteed pickleball play every week. No hassle, no paddle stacking lines, no worries. Join a pickleball league today and up your game with competitive, consistent, well-matched play. Connect with your local leagues, check live rankings on your phone, and play with ease. Whether you're there to socialize with your community, network across the net, or have fun playing your favorite sport, leagues are a stress-free way to enjoy your play. Find your closest league at pickleball.com and click Leagues today to get started.
Bring in the step of the Johnson siblings, and a little sighing once or twice from Ben and Anna-Leigh. And what a start for the Johnsons.
102.
ATP there, that was hammered.
And the Jorja Johnson hop and bouncing around after that ATP is something that we haven't seen in this match.
202.
Just took 74 minutes of running time to get there. J-Dub got involved and had a great look to go 3 for 3 to start, but they do get 2.
021.
And Leigh knows she has got to be the energy engine.
Yes, yeah, I don't think she's going to get it from her partner.
Second serve.
And she can do it.
For sure.
I mean, one of the best.
122.
There you shoot Brooke Buckner lurking in the background. She had no idea when she was going to play.
Point.
Nice drop. Overextension from Jorja Johnson, and that 2-point lead has evaporated quickly.
222.
Wow, Ben reaches out with the left hand to catch it.
Yeah, second guessing his shot selection, and it cost him. So that ball is
221.
a few inches higher than he wanted.
Good look at Brooke. Anna Bright still hanging out back there.
Second serve.
Just wide.
Yeah.
This is the buzz. Like all of a sudden the pros are like, what? They saved 5 match points? I got to get over there.
222.
Kudos to her for hanging around.
Yes.
We discussed that earlier.
Oh my, mishit entirely, but nowhere for J-Dub to run or hide. I mean, this is a very bad swing here. Yes, please, floor is lava, and we're back. And J-Dub Johnson says, get that the heck on out of here, as Annalise says to herself, so dumb.
How did that get reset?
I know.
I mean, that was an extended firefight, about 10 contacts.
So fun. Oh, J-Dub.
Point.
It's not a heat check at all. It's just, we haven't seen a lot of speed ups off the bounce from him.
And when he misses one, he often puts it in the pocket.
Yeah. It's like the player that can't get the driver in the fairway. Here comes the 3-iron the rest of the day. Breeze picking up here.
Up at the kitchen, Dave. It's been a little more even than in the start of the match. So I would still say that in terms of the 1 seed, Ben is getting more balls than Anna Leigh, but it's much closer than it was previously.
Second serve.
This is what somehow they were able to overcome. Sky-high thirds and not getting the kitchen for extended periods. And just The ball is gone in a flash. For 2 Dallas Flash players.
3, 2, 1. Second serve.
Wow, Leigh gets tagged.
JW hasn't had a ton of looks for the flick out of the air.
3, 2, 2.
Testament to the very nice dinking from his opponents, not allowing him to get in there.
Went for the hook and hooked it too much.
Yeah, both possessions pretty quick.
Yes.
On the last 2.
Jorja had a chance to really get the crowd behind them there after all that
2,
defense.
3, 2.
And just throw it back to the other side.
3, 2, 1.
Catch and release here with the Vulcan V Pro Flight.
Nice work from J-Dub. Not a guy who lurks in the
I
middle,
know.
but he can make some moves. And I talked about doing it with
Wow.
Oh, yeah, bad miss. I talked about doing it with conviction earlier. And he went for that last
2,
one.
3, 1.
And Anna Leigh went for that serve a bit too much.
That's wide from Ben, 3 apiece. This match is available.
Yeah, it is. They are out of sorts.
3,
I'll
3,
just
1.
flat out say that, the 1 seeds.
Second serve.
Some of that Triple Crown pressure, and I mean that by managing the day, knowing
Yes.
that you have 3. So, you know, when you have a pretty awesome chance to finish in 3 games and then don't get it done, that frustration mounts, and you're thinking about, oh man, I was already locked and loaded mentally for singles and we're still playing doubles. That's
3, 3,
not
1.
a mindset you want to be in.
Great jump of the corner. We haven't seen that from Ben in this match.
Yeah, and the thing is if he's going to get more dinks, he needs to be a presence in the middle. So I understand that makes it harder to Ernie. But if they're going to dink up his line or cross court to him a lot, make a move.
Second serve.
Ben is shaking his head after a great lob retrieval from Anna Leigh Waters.
4, 3, 2.
Crowd wants a 5th game. Hit it harder,
Yes.
Anna Leigh. That is what she just said.
Okay.
5, 3, 2.
No one's going to complain if you do that,
No, no.
except the Johnsons.
20.
And there's been a couple of those, and Jordan, too sad that
Yeah.
in the 74 degrees here
6, 3,
that they're
2.
having to battle it out some more.
Timeout.
Yeah. Anna Leigh asking Ben for confirmation if that ball was going to go out.
The answer is
3,
yes.
6,
Ben
1.
says yes.
Do you say yes? I do too.
I do too. Extra emphasis on that fast backhand from Ben. And he didn't take it straight ahead.
No.
That's cross court at J-Dub.
3, 6, 2. Timeout. 6-3-1.
Good got from Jorja, but no one's home on the other side. 7-3-1.
7-3-1.
And Leigh tries that slippery inside-out forehand that actually worked earlier in this match. And this time catches the tape.
7-3-2.
J-Dub puts it down. Put away great, but the roll with one hand from Jorja Johnson out wide. Well done, Jorja.
3-7-1. Second serve.
Ben even hesitated for a second.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe that ball was popped up head high from JW.
3-7-2.
But it was.
I mean, not even a sniff of the pitch in there.
Yeah, we have clearly big problems. 7-3.
7-3-1.
I think we're going to get at least 2 here from the 1 seeds.
One is a gift.
Yeah, that tape is not Jorja's friend. Some of
8-3-1.
those reach-in forehands.
Oh, man, off the paddle.
To the side of the face.
Yes.
Johns, who just should have ripped it. I think he's looking for that hybrid roll after a big serve.
8-3-2.
I think he should have just taken a crack at the shot, and that expression from him, I think he agrees.
Oh, second gift. Well, there's the 2 you saw in the future, but probably not in that fashion.
No, definitely not in that fashion.
9-3-2.
It was more just, I mean, you can only give the best
Yes.
team in the world so many opportunities to
3-9-1.
extend the lead.
Just
Second serve.
ugly possessions.
3-9-2.
Big roll from Ben Johns pushes J-Dub off the court.
Yeah, just got stuck in the mud.
9-3-1.
Needed an extra shuffle.
Just a violent get it out of here.
Nope.
9-3-2.
Not there, sir.
Second lob of the day from J-Dub brings us to match point number 6, but the first one here in game 4.
10-3-2.
And they survive again.
Ben was just disgusted. It's like, I still gotta play another match.
3-10-1.
Just finish it.
Second serve.
Beautiful Ernie, though.
Yeah, smooth as silk.
3-10-2.
Just all of a sudden, it's like the gas pedal is stuck.
Yeah. She was behind the baseline and just comes kamikazing forward.
Match point 7.
10-3-1. Second serve.
And 8.
Some of these looks and reactions
Are
from,
amazing.
from Ben Johns right now is something special.
And that will do it. They had 5 match points stopped in game 3, but they grind their way to yet another title, the 40th in their career. Ben and Anna Leigh are your Stratusphere Gin Virginia Beach Cup champions. So we are done with the doubles for the day. We'll have singles, but first we'll give a trophy to these two. 11th, welcome back everybody to the Stratusphere Gin Virginia Beach Cup. Anna Leigh Waters and Ben Johns just won their 13th title on the year. It took them 8 match points, but they got it done in 4, and they're standing by with Hannah Johns.
Guys, you know the Johnsons are a dangerous duo. They took you to 5 games not that long ago back in Kansas City. What did you know you'd need to do well out there today?
Yeah, for sure. I think with the Johnsons, it's just remembering to play your own game. They like to play super fast, and I think Ben and I would rather dink a couple more balls before speeding it up. So I think just remembering to play our game and knowing that they're going to hit some amazing shots and just say, nice shot, but, you know, the next point, you got to play well.
Well, it is a long week of pickleball, and I know you guys struggled. You flagged a little bit in Game 3. How did you get your foot back on the gas pedal out there?
Just concentrating on playing solid points, making your drops. You know, they both reach in pretty well. So if you're lazy and your drops are coming in, then you give up some easy points. So it was less easy points, and then focusing on the important ones, the match points.
AL, it was recently announced that you're set to make $3 million this year, and that's an amazing accomplishment at so young an age. What does that say about the sport and how far we've come from making $100 from winning a tournament just a few years ago?
Yeah, personally, I try not to think about the money. I don't personally know how much is in my bank account on the daily just because I don't play for the money. I play because I love the sport. When I first started playing the sport, I was losing money, traveling, so yeah, I love playing the sport, but it's crazy to see how far it's come. Like I said, I went from making negative dollars to now making this, so it's pretty amazing. I'm super thankful. Couldn't do it without the fans. Thank you guys for loving the sport so much. So yeah, it's nice, but I try not to think about it.
Not just a silly career anymore. This is legit. We are pickleball, and we are so excited to be on the map in the sporting world. Guys, and with that, it is trophy time. Carrie Huzzy from the PPA is going to present.
On behalf of Stratusphere Gin and the PPA Tour, I am honored to present you both with this trophy. Congrats, guys.
Dave.
And everybody, get your cameras ready for the classic picture of Ben and Anna Leigh as they've won their 40th title together here today. So, guess what? Those two aren't done on this court, though. We've got singles coming up. Hunter Johnson and Ben Johns will be next. That's 2 out of 3 when we come back.